I'm Felice. I'm a Pinterest manager and blogger. In today's video, I'm going to talk about Pinterest basics just to have a better understanding of what Pinterest is, understand the platform, what different analytics, impressions, saves, and outbound clicks are, and define what your goals are so you have a better understanding of what you should be achieving with Pinterest, because Pinterest is not a one size fit all strategy. It's really depending on what your goals are. And I've had meetings with bloggers, with content creators, small business owners who really want to use Pinterest but don't know what really the basics of Pinterest. And I created a video about this too, and I'll link it to this video, but I wanted to show the behind the scenes of Pinterest so you guys have a better understanding of how to use it, what you should be looking for, and how to utilize it for your best strategy. Okay, let's dive on in. So I'm actually in my travel blog. I have two blogs. I have my virtually.phelize, which is connected in my description below. And then I also have my travel blog. So I love Pinterest because it is such a great marketing tool to help you understand your target audience, to achieve your goals, drive traffic to your website. That's really big for me. I'm really trying to grow this blog and Pinterest, especially in the last 2 months. I've only had this account for 4 months now. Has really, really grown my blog, driving traffic to my website and getting more eyes, which eventually will help me monetize my blog and also help me with affiliate links and all those things too. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments below, and I'm happy to make more videos about what you guys are interested in. Okay, so we are in the Business Hub. If you are taking Pinterest seriously, you want to make sure that you have a business account and not a non-business account, because with the business account, you get all of this information. So here is my name. My monthly views right now is 38, almost 39K. My followers don't matter that much, but eventually I do want to get my followers up. Right now, my main goal, because it's a blog, is driving traffic to my website. So here are my top performing pins and trends in travel destinations, trends in outdoor sport, trends in travel tips. And then here's my performance. So right now So we're in performance right now, and these are my analytics overview from the past 30 days. So it shows you the impressions, saves, and outbound clicks. So let's actually go in here. Okay, so we are in Pinterest Analytics. We're in the back end of Pinterest, and basically this is where the most important stuff is about Pinterest, because with Pinterest, you really need to understand like how you're connecting to your target audience, what your goals are. Are your goals more brand awareness? So impressions and followers might be really important to you. Are your goals driving traffic? So saves and outbound clicks are really important, because with saves, if someone saves your content, that is showing Pinterest that they're interested in your content, and more likely than not, 2-3 months from now, they'll go back to your content, save more, or click on those pins that they saved and go to your website, your blog, your services, your YouTube, your podcast, whatever is connected to your outbound links. So that's really important. And then outbound links are also really important, because that goes directly to where you send your pins. And I'll show you that too in the back end. So I've only had this Pinterest for 4 months, maybe almost 5 months, and it's definitely grown a lot in the past 30 days. I've gotten 42.58 impressions. I'm not wearing my glasses, sorry. My engagement's gone up. My outbound clicks, 364 just in the past 30 days. My goal is to hit 500 this month, and next is 1,000. My saves are going up, total audience, engaged audience. So this is like the most important back end. This is the most important part about Pinterest, but I would say for me, what I care about the most, like impressions are great and it's like a nice thing to know, but what I care about the most is my outbound clicks and my saves. So you can do this for the last 30 days, 24, 90, custom. So say you wanted to see the past 2 months, and then it would change to that. It would show you the impressions, engagement, outbound clicks, saves, total audience, engaged audience, and where and what those statistics are in the past 2 months. So you can do that. I just like to keep it in the past 30 days. That's what most Pinterest managers do. And then down here, you could see your impressions, what has the most impressions, which pins are doing the best. It's summertime, so I looked up the keywords: summer bucket list, travel essentials, summer guide, beach essentials. I'm really focusing on summer. And then now in July, I'm still going to focus on summer, but I'm also going to focus on the fall and winter because you need to think ahead with Pinterest. Pinterest people are pinners. And then, so what's most important to me is outbound clicks. So what are the pins that are the most popular? So this pin, I'll click here. So this pin, my summer guide to New York City from a local, I'm born and raised in New York, has almost 3.6 impressions, has almost 3.6K impressions, 140 pin clicks, and 13 saves. And that's really great. So keywords are summer guide, New York City, have that in my title, have that in my description as well. And then like best New York City summer activities and New York City this summer. And then if we go back to this page, you could also see that just from this one pin, I've gotten 106 outbound clicks. 106 people have gone to my website, read my blog, maybe clicked on a few links, maybe they just like were browsing around, but that's really incredible. That's just from one pin. And the thing about Pinterest is that your pin can be popular for 6 months to a year to even longer. There are pins that I've seen from other people that they've had since before 2020 that are still driving traffic to their website, to their blog, to their services, whatever that may be. And then you can also just see what saves. So this one's really popular, the 50 best summer bucket list ideas, and it has 43 saves in the past 30 days. So that's really great. And then you can also just see your top boards for impressions. So travel, New York City travel, beach essentials are really popular. You could see outbound clicks, which ones are most popular, New York City travel, beach essentials, travel. So they just switched. And then for saves, you can do travel, New York City travel, and road trips are getting the most saves. So it really just depends what you're looking for. I think if you're looking for brand awareness, then impressions are really important and getting your followers up. But if you're looking to drive traffic, which I think most people should be using Pinterest for, to funnel their newsletter, to make sales, to monetize their blogs or get services or grow other social media channels, outbound clicks and saves are the most important. And that's really what you should focus on more than just how many impressions you're getting. And then lastly, you can also do Pinterest trends. I made a video about that yesterday. You can do your audience insights. So this is if you have, I think, 10K or more. You don't really get the audience insight if you don't. So the people I have, last 30 days, 25K people audience, and most of them are 18-24, female dominated, which I want. And my demographic is 18 to 34. I'm still in my 20s, so I really want to talk to people in their 20s. Maybe they're just in college or just getting out of college with my travel blog, and they want to either do study abroad or they want to explore working abroad or going to New York City or traveling all over the world. Like that's something that I really care about and love. And that's one of the reasons I started this business. So I'm hitting the right numbers and hitting the right gender as well. And then you can see the affinity most likely to be with finance, children's fashion, travel is huge, parenting, food and drinks, health and sport. So if I clicked on travel, they also care about travel destinations, travel ideas, travel tips, restaurants, hotels. So I also talk about like vegan foods because I'm vegan. So best vegan foods in New York or best vegan foods if you go to London. Like those are topics I talk about if I go to a place. So it's not just about traveling or packing, but also like what do you do when you get there? So think about that too. Like what are the sub niches in your own niche that you can focus on when talking about Pinterest? And then you can also see where they're from, mostly New York, LA, Chicago, mostly US cities. You could see top countries, United States, other, Canada, Poland, Germany, United Kingdom. Then you can see what device they use as well. So this can help you to think about what type of pins you make. They're mostly on their iPhones. They're not really on their computers as much because they're a younger generation. Everything's on the phone. So just like think about how can you capture that 2-second time you have if they're scrolling on their phone with your pins and potentially your video pins as well. And then lastly, I'm just going to show one more thing. Let's do create pins. I think I have. So I already uploaded this one. So I do duplicate my pins. I got that from Sophia Lee, by Sophia Lee Strategy. She's really great. I bought her course about Pinterest and blogging just to get like more in depth. So I just want to show this really quickly, and I made a video about this as well. When you're creating a pin, you want to make sure, especially if it's a graphic pin, you want to make sure that Pinterest, it has like the keywords on the graphic pins, because Pinterest can read your pins. So I'm talking about summer bucket list guide, New York City, and then I'm adding, I'm from a local, so they can trust who I am and what I'm talking about. And then in the background, there's photos of different places in New York City. I have that in my title, I have that in my description. I even have that in my permalink for my blog. And then my board is Brooklyn, New York City. And then when I'm tagging things that people might also be interested in, New York City, Brooklyn, New York, travel guide, summer fun list, all these things. So make sure that it's not just like you're pinning one thing. Like there's so much to a pin that you really need to think about it. And these are just like the bare basics of Pinterest and understanding the platform and understanding how to use it best for your niche, for your target audience, and to get the results that you want. And maybe this is a lot, and that's okay. I have Pinterest management services that I'm happy to give. I work with bloggers, content creators, and small business owners. And then I also do a Pinterest strategy session for an hour. It's $99. It's a recorded session and help you plan out your content or plan out what you're struggling with Pinterest as well. And I also do blog writing too. So if you're interested in any of that, or maybe you just have questions, let me know. I'm doing a series this summer or this month where I'm posting Monday to Friday, all of July. So I would love to know what you're struggling with, what you need help with, either Pinterest, SEO, or even content marketing or business problems. I'm happy to answer that. But that's all I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.